This is what it's really been like working in tech after nursing. The good, the hard, and what I wish I knew sooner. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane, and if you've been following this series, this is the final part of this series on how I transitioned from nursing to tech after 21 years. Thank you for watching, and please do like and subscribe and put your notification so that you can see my other videos as well. Thank you, and it will be really helpful. I left nursing after 21 years, burnt out, tired and uncertain. But 3 months later, I landed a job with double pay, full flexibility and my pace back. In this final video, I'll be sharing what happened after I got the job offer. Because landing a job is just a beginning, and adjusting to tech when you've been in healthcare for decades is a whole new journey. So my first role was a business analyst role. I was a junior BA, and it didn't require coding, didn't require building any system. My role involved speaking to the stakeholders, eliciting requirement from them, understanding exactly what they want to build, liaising also with the developers. So things like writing the requirement in the way that the developer will understand. So those were some of the things that I was doing. So attending meetings, drawing up process maps, those kind of stuff I was doing. It was a remote role, and it was structured as well. So it allowed me to lean on the skills I've already learned in nursing, and skills like clear communication, documentation, working under pressure, which we do work when we have our patients, empathy and problem solving. Those were some of the skills that I was able to harness and double down on those kind of skills. So my typical day as a BA involves attending morning meetings, to be like stand-up meetings, to discuss what you're going to be working on that day. If there's any blockers, and you will tell the PM, that's the project manager or whoever it is that's leading the project. Meetings that you have with the stakeholders to understand their requirements. It'll be more also documenting, writing the requirements in Jira, if that's the platform that they're using, drawing up process map, running workshops, those kind of stuff, writing up the BRD if that's the stage where you're in. So a lot of meetings involves a lot of meetings, a lot of talking, feedbacks, that kind of stuff. And I also that opportunity to learn how to use tools. Different companies will have their own tools. Most companies I work for have, they use Jira document requirements, and also for tracking the requirements, what's been done, what is outstanding, what that kind of stuff. And I've also used Azure DevOps as well, and Slacks, different ones. So you learn it, and it shouldn't really stop you from progressing, because even with the Jira, I've used Jira in 3 different companies where I've worked for, and they're all configured differently. So you'll still be given time to kind of bring yourself up to speed, so I wouldn't worry about it. So what surprised me most was how normal I felt in the new space, and I expected to feel like an outsider, but instead I found my background gave me an edge, because sometimes when my colleagues were really anxious about me, the project and that kind of stuff, I was able to stay calm, and my listening skills did help with communicating with the stakeholders, understanding their needs, and empathizing sometimes when there's a pushback, having that patience to understand the reason behind the pushback. And also I felt like I wasn't left behind. I was bringing something different and unique to my role. Let's talk about lifestyle since I transitioned, how this transition has actually changed my life. I now work from home. I have time to pick my children and take them to school, be there to support them with their homework. I'm able to cook their lunch. I'm able to, go to my gym in the evening. I'm not, commuting from a very far place and, feeling drained after every shift as a nurse. And most importantly, I gained my time, my health, and my freedom, because at the time would worry, what if something happens to your patient? Did I write the last documentation? It was the risk assessment, was it up to date? So you're constantly kind of questioning yourself. But with this job, it's not like that. It's different. It wasn't perfect at the time when I started. Learning new tools and the way of working as well can be overwhelming at first. I had imposter syndrome, yes, in meetings, not knowing whether, to ask questions or to go back. And sometimes I miss the hands-on aspect of nursing, but then every time I question myself, I remember why I left and how far. So if you're a nurse or in a career where you're feeling stuck and you're not happy, here's what I want you to know. You're not stuck. You're not too old, and it's not too late. You're not alone. And you have skills that are deeply needed in tech or any other career that you want to transition into. Your empathy, your ability to do an assessment very quickly, your communication skills, those are gold in tech industry. So if you want a change, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be curious. You just need to be, intentional. You just need to be hungry, for that change. Your mindset needs to change. It all starts with that. So that's it for my journey from nursing to tech. But this isn't just about a career switch, it's about lifestyle transformation. And because of the flexibility and better pay in my new role, my family and I were able to relocate to a suburban, buy our new home, and build our life where we've been dreaming of. If you're a nurse or healthcare worker or in any other field and you're thinking about making a similar change, and you need support, I offer one-to-one consultation, whether you need support with identifying transferable skills, or maybe you want to optimize your CV or LinkedIn. I'm here to do that, walk that journey with you, and it may be rewriting your CV if that's something that you want to do. So you'll find a link in the description below. So if you do find this video very helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to be of any help, and I'll see you in my next video. And this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to share what's next. And see you later. Bye.